And with that, you would not knowingly be touching the tens of thousands. There's over 100,000 people who use CareSync now. Your ability to not just create jobs, but how you have added to the lives of so many people. We are live deployed in over 30 states. We have users with mailing addresses in the program in 44 states. We've darn near saturated the map with our outreach. Next slide. So we're excited about where we're going. Today, after the meeting, we are excited to please invite you to the Tech River building. We've done a lot of little neat things there in the sense that we've started to really brand it and start to give it a lot of look and feel of many of the things that we do. Logos of companies that we serve are in there. Lots of new sort of decorum and decorations, but also we're now getting ready to unveil a new sign. So the building and what we do will always be Tech River, but from a recruitment, a retention, a brand development, and how we continue to now leverage the brand, we are renaming the campus to CareSync. Next slide. So one of the things I just want to underscore, the largest hospital system on Friday said, we have seen other chronic care management companies. We have never seen one that actually had a clinical value. We will be doing business with you. That was Friday. Next slide. So how we do that is we run 24/7 shifts. That's not to sit there and say that we're looking to work people to death. That is the fact that because healthcare happens around the clock. I will tell you on average, someone's life is saved at least 2 to 3 times a week out of that campus down there. People who want to commit suicide. People who have overdosed, unintentionally or intentionally. People have prescribed the wrong drug. 9% of all the people that come through CareSync have a severe drug-to-drug interaction. What we did is we took what the code provides and we added real clinical value. And that is one of the reasons why no one can really successfully compete against us. Next slide. As we continue to now add more value to our family, we now have our own discount drug program. And so this is now available to all of our members that actually get discounts on their drugs. There's something called the donut effect, or the donut hole in Medicare, meaning that Medicare pays for a lot of things on the outside, but there's this sort of middle of the zone of drugs that they just don't pay for. And so many times we find that our drug discount program actually saves them several $100s per month in medications that they need. And last slide. So basically, just in summary, we continue to win awards, be recognized nationally with different things that we've achieved. We've been brought up as Company of the Year at Tampa Bay Tech Forum. We're at least a finalist. We'll know next month if we won or not. But I think that I just want to applaud all of you in what you had the vision to do. I don't think it's fluff. The numbers that we turn over were audited. So all the things that we now go through all of the vetting processes that says that we've done a good job. We've been good custodians of our money, even continuing with new investors to come in. We're rigorously audited for the financial controls and separation of duties and all the other things that are important in running a company that now has over 300 people working at it. And I think that I just want to again just say thank you on behalf of everybody at CareSync, that it really started in this room, and that I think that you have all the abilities to go be very proud of what you did. And so, again, thank you.
Thank you, Travis. We appreciate you taking the time to come and give us an update and allow an opportunity for us to hear about your success stories. I think it's very encouraging to all of us to see all of the awards and hear about the accomplishments. I think we would agree. We appreciate your vision and seeing this through. I don't know a whole lot of people that could have pulled this off and kept it together with the attention that you've gotten. So we certainly appreciate your ability to stick with it and continue pursuing your dream and bringing this dream to reality for everybody in Hardee County as well. I've talked to several of your employees and been out to your campus on a few different occasions. I see the same faces. I think that you are getting to the point where you are creating a culture here in Hardee County, and it's exciting to see because this is something new and different. And it's always interesting. Being a customer-facing business is different than being, behind the scenes business. So you employ a variety of different folks from all different aspects and reaches in Hardee County, and the way that everyone comes together with a common purpose is encouraging to see. Any questions, comments for Travis?
Yeah, sorry I walked away. Just didn't think actually I had some questions. So I don't want to discourage anybody from asking.
Travis, what about, hearing everything that you've talked about and learning about the sign that you're changing and unveiling today, what are your expectations? You mentioned that you're going to have additional recruiting needs, 4 codes to bill for. What are your thoughts or plans for future? How does that look for your company in Hardy County?
We think that, so we now have full-time recruiters. That's all they do, 3 of them. They're constantly, you've probably seen some of the billboard signs. You maybe not have seen a lot of the LinkedIn ads and things that we do electronically to try to find people to not only in this county, but the surrounding counties to come to this county. We believe...
Travis, I think we might have killed your battery. So can we get you to maybe use the mics at the table, if you don't mind? Thank you.
The recruiters are telling us, based upon the data that they've gotten over the last 12 months of actively recruiting people here, and we still work with CareerSource and all the other available entities, that we're somewhere between 250 to 300 in terms of a rolling count. Now that doesn't mean that some people change careers and there's churn, if you will. But we think that for the foreseeable future that we would hit the upper 2 to lower 3 number, and that we could sustain that if we continue to actively recruit and train. So remember, one of the things that Tech River that rebranded to CareSync University, but we still continue to create not just CNAs, but now we're getting ready to start an MA program. So we're actually advancing into another layer of courses. So as we continue to at least find people that have the personality and temperament and high empathy scores to make themselves available for training, we'll continue to train them here. But I think from a various level of sort of choke points within the system that we probably, we know that we can't really go beyond 200 in terms of the count where we are now in that building. Just a parking intensity issue. We probably can augment that somewhat with 50 to 100 in some way. But after that, I don't know that after 300, I think we'd have to just revisit to see if there's any other new clever ways that we can sort of push the limit beyond that.
So you are pretty much answering one of my bigger questions or concerns, which is space and the space limitations you have in the building that you're in. As I mentioned, I've been to your facility here, so I've seen, you have everything pretty well filled up. I mean, there might be a few open stations. I'm assuming you're managing that with different shifts and probably sharing of workspace, but you think that you would be able to achieve up to 200 jobs in that location?
We think so. That basically it's the first and second shifts are the ones that typically run at the 90th percentile in terms of being maximized. We do team seating, so each desk is really intended to be populated by 3 people during shifts A, B, and C. It's the graveyard shift, if you will, that we have the most difficulty in terms